Greetings, people. I come in peace. When asked what he thought about AJ's knockout of Ngannou, Fury said he's still dismissive of AJ and thinks he's tailor-made for him. He said his style is like Kryptonite to AJ. He couldn't land on a smaller, lighter man in Usyk. How is he going to land on me?
His style is made for me.
Topsy-turvy reasoning. It's the other way around. The smaller, lighter man is harder to hit than a bigger, heavier man. Simple physics. So Fury thinks his style is tailor-made for AJ. I beg to differ. AJ's style is a nightmare for Fury.
Hey, soldier. Do you know who's in command here?
Yeah.
Fury is still a massive target, regardless of his movement. Hence why Cunningham was able to land on him consistently. And that was a younger, fresher Fury. In fact, Fury could only overcome the onslaught by using his weight to bully and club Cunningham. But that won't work with AJ. He's too strong. Fury's only option would be to try and outbox AJ. And there's not much hope of him being successful doing that. When you think about it, how many people were not able to land on Fury consistently? Look, Fury has been down 3 times in his last 5 fights. That is not the mark of an elusive fighter. Yes, he's tricky. Yes, he's good. But not what you think. Not what he's made out to be. I'm sorry, the record speaks for itself. There's a saying, you learn more from your failures than from your successes. I find that fitting when you look at AJ's development. The losses to Usyk has inadvertently made AJ a more formidable boxer. He has been forced to use his feet more efficiently and quickly in those bouts. Forced to analyze his opponent's movements, turns, forced to shuffle in and out of range. Things he might have done before, but didn't feel the need to focus on too much until he fought Usyk. AJ has never been a plodder, as Fury stated, but now he definitely isn't in that category. Notice how Fury is kicking the ball into the tall grass. He does not want to fight AJ. Let's be real now. If Wallin and even Ngannou could cut off the ring on him, what's the chances AJ couldn't? He has faster feet than the aforementioned. Now we have some people, boxing commentators, who are saying Fury v AJ is now a 50-50 from being an 80-20 in Fury's favour. Ah, dear. Why are they stuck in this phantasm and not facing the truth? Where do these people draw their conclusions from? The dastardly duo, Gareth A. Davis and Spencer Oliver, were saying AJ is not a thinking fighter. He's not that technical. Talk about patronising and condescending. These are the people who said Pulev, Wallin and even Ngannou was a banana skin. AJ himself said that he's always underestimated, and that in itself is an understatement. Spencer Oliver was put in his place for waxing lyrical over AJ's knockout. Gareth A. and Simon Jordan calling him a fanboy for saying what his heart told him. He said, Joshua is the most dominant fighter heavyweight of this era. Okay, I think that's a workable, feasible and a reasonable statement to explore. But no, they won't scrutinise it. They won't explore it because it might throw up something they might not want to see, like facts and stats. To be honest, I think being underestimated has worked in Joshua's favour, as in having the element of surprise on his side. The number of times I've seen the look of astonishment and shock on an opponent's face after being tagged a couple of times. It's amazing. It's as if they don't do their own analysis of the person they're facing. Joshua is faster and more powerful than his opponents give him credit for until they get in the ring. I put that complacency down to the incessant undermining and deprecation of Joshua by the media. It's so constant that even opponents believe it. So, Simon Jordan said he thinks a fully trained Fury beats AJ. Well, it's no surprise that he would say that. And Spencer Oliver said this AJ beats Usyk, but is 50-50 with Fury. No! So by that reasoning, Fury is a harder fight than Usyk. Well, that's an unsubstantiated claim. We don't know that for sure, but I very much doubt that. We will see if Fury gets in the ring with Usyk, that is. We will see. And then we can take some more measurements and stats. But there'll be more excuses, no doubt. If Usyk lays Fury out, there'll be more belief perseverance. Johnny Nelson in a recent interview said Fury has dominated the heavyweight division. Another example of confirmation bias. There's absolutely no supportive evidence to say such a thing. People are just talking out of the top of their hat. How do you dominate your division when you have one belt out of 4 with 2 men who have unified and defended the belts the whole time, while Fury has defended his belt 3 times in 4 years? Oh, Johnny. Boxing media again, selling you an accumulation, an assortment of excrement. Anyway, the idea that Fury is all wrong for AJ is bunkum. Fury calling AJ a stiff bodybuilder is drivel and nonsense. AJ does all the fundamentals well, with the added threat of explosive power and punch selection. He's far from a plodder. He is well balanced and an athletic boxer. A real ordeal for anyone, much less Fury. Do you remember how Marco Antonio Barrera beat a tricky and dangerous puncher in Prince Naseem Hamed? Barrera just kept it simple and stuck to the basic foundations of boxing and didn't get drawn into Naseem's mesmerizing world the way Kevin Kelly did. Barrera made Naz look silly. He didn't get too greedy when he tagged Naz. He kept his hands up, threw fast jabs and counters, letting his hands go at the right time while staying balanced and alert and defensively responsible. AJ has more than enough in his locker to punish Fury. But Fury, I believe, doesn't have the threatening power of a Naz in his division. So Fury wouldn't be stalking AJ and trying to walk him down. He'd be prancing and flicking his jabs, trying to steal the rounds. No, Fury is yammering and giving himself a boost. He's talking a good game, but that's all it is. He has no intention of fighting AJ. The same way he had no intentions of fighting Usyk, but he's been cornered now. Maybe he will be pressured to fight AJ. I think the heat's on now. We'll see after the Usyk-Fury fight what happens. Everything is mercurial when dealing with Tyson Fury, so we'll have to take it from fight to fight. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe, and remember, choose life.